Yeah, this is just another example of why Hollywood shouldn't remake movies. Why do people remake movies? When something's done right, you don't need to do it again. Let sleeping dogs lie and all that. On occasion, you'll get some remake that might be a little better than the original, but most of the time it's just a whole bunch of rehashed plot that turns into a giant elephant dung pile. Now today's movie is a movie I haven't seen the original of, so I'll be seeing if it can work on its own as a standalone, rather than constantly comparing it to the original, which is the case when you review a remake a lot. So this is The Fog. While the 1980 version of this movie got mixed reviews, some good, some bad, this one was just a flop in every aspect. The whole movie is a drag, trying and failing to build tension, and by the end of it you have more questions than you do answers. The movie starts out with some people leaving the burning wreckage of a ship, while others are showing us the solution for watching this film, when the survivors suddenly get caught on something.
Clear it away!
That's it, lean way over the edge. I'm sure nothing bad will possibly... Yeah, we all saw that coming. We then skip ahead to modern day by way of Fall Out Boy. And let's be honest, that is the best way to go into the 21st century. And also getting some narration by the radio DJ Stevie, who I swear is auditioning for a sex tape every time she speaks.
Got a low tide warning. Playing the music I want to hear. So if I were you, I would lock the doors, throw away the keys, and whip up a pitcher of martinis.
So the town is coming up on some anniversary, they never tell you exactly which one, and they're paying their respects to their founding fathers. No, not those guys. These guys, who apparently started up this small fishing town.
The four of them rode out against impossible odds to defend this island with their lives.
I know, through the fog.
Fog! It's bad! We then skip to Clark Kent. Well, let's be honest, we're all just gonna see him as Clark Kent from now until forever. Whose job is to take people out on fishing trips.
Mr. Spooner?
Sir.
Let's weigh the anchor, call it a day.
Oh look, a visual representation of this movie.
Witch's jam.
We're going down! We're not going down!
The anchor rips open a burlap sack, which releases a bunch of objects from the boat that burnt down, and somehow that releases the ghost. Everyone remember that burlap sacks trap ghosts. Forget burning their bones, forget the traps from Ghostbusters. Burlap sacks every time.
Sorry about the mishap, fellas. Come back and see us again.
Yeah, we'll be back. What? They said they'd be back. I believe them.
Way to go, quirky black sidekick.
Women have testicle telepathy, man. Yeah, booty on the boat. After all that weed, now I'm just Gilligan.
Oh, you're gonna be the first one to die in this movie, aren't you? And once the ghosts are released, a fog rolls in and kills a dog. To be fair, that is the saddest death in this movie. Later that night, the quirky black sidekick has taken some ladies and Clark Kent's nephew out for a party, when something starts to happen. Now, to be fair, the fog actually does look kind of intimidating when you show it on that scale, so props for actually making fog look intimidating. The fog then sneaks its way into town and begins to shut down the street lamps and break some vehicle windows. Scary! Back on the ship, the fog actually decides to do something. Oh look, he was only the fourth one to die, though it was in the first attack, so it's kind of debatable. While all this was happening though, Clark's girlfriend Elizabeth has been having some nightmares or visions about what happened to the burning ship when something catches her attention. Okay, you are way too calm for this scenario. There's either a ghost walking on the roof, soaking through the ceiling, or it's walking upside down on the ceiling, and you're just kind of casually staring at it. The next day, Clark and Elizabeth realize his boat is missing, so they go out to find it, which leads them to the bodies. So the ghost sewed the eyes shut of his nephew and then put the girls in a net over... Why? Moving on, Elizabeth then hears a noise and goes over to investigate. Oh, well that's actually kind of surprising about this movie. I expected him to be dead. And to be fair, he's one of the smarter characters in this movie.
The fog killed him in the freezer. They couldn't get in the freezer.
So the cops want to convict Spooner, the quirky black sidekick, for murder. So Clark tells Elizabeth to take the camera that Spooner was filming the party last night. Maybe they can find something that will prove him innocent. She looks over it and finds proof that would keep Spooner out of jail. Then she hears a noise and goes to investigate. Is that all this girl is motivated by? The plot moves forward because she keeps hearing noises to go check them out. Well, way to go, you just got your friend convicted for triple homicide. Wow, that boathouse is really trying to kill you or just giving you the most convenient way to uncover a plot. Later on, we see a metal detector scavenger on the beach when he finds something so shocking he takes off his sunglasses. Seriously, it's night. Why the hell are you wearing those? But for some reason, he completely ignores them and goes for this rope. Yeah, let's be honest, you were stupid enough to do that, you deserve to die. But DJ Stevie's kid sees the whole thing and actually does something smart. At the weather station though, the fog is shutting down the power.
Everything but your computer, right?
Batteries.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure those batteries are powering your internet connection as well. Well, you really can't blame the ghost for that one, that was your fault. Half the peril in this movie is caused because these people are just clumsy. So the ghosts kill the phones and power lines. Not sure why they didn't do that the night before. So DJ Stevie starts broadcasting for someone to help her son.
Please check on my son.
Good thing too, because the fog then attacks the house, killing the kid's aunt. Yeah, apparently DJ Stevie had a sister that was 30 years older than her, and begins to come after the kid. Okay, that was the coolest way to possibly open tape. I can only hope to achieve that level of epicness when I do mundane activities. Just as the fog is about to break through, Clark Kent shows up to save the kid, but something tries to stop their escape.
Nick, run now!
Are you kidding me? In this universe, ghost weaknesses are burlap sacks and pickup trucks. Forget the rock salt shotguns and the proton beams, just ram that sucker! Yeah, just wipe the ectoplasm away from your windshield. Yeah, there you go. They make it back into town and run into the guy that owns the dogs from earlier.
Hey, come on, we gotta go.
I can't leave without my dogs, Nick. Those dogs are all I got.
Hey, go with him. I'm more interested in him. I am more invested to see whether those dogs live or die than the main characters. Once they all meet up at the town hall, Clark's girlfriend finally has a full-out vision of why the fog is attacking. Turns out the founding fathers were going to sell half their island, but got greedy and simply took the money and killed everyone on board. Still, no explanation as to why she's seeing this. So the fog is here to take revenge by killing the oldest of the founding fathers' lineage, starting with the Padre here. Oh man, is he gonna die by glass tornado? Okay, this could actually be pretty cool. Or not! Okay, how do you screw up something with as much potential as a glass tornado? There's barely even any blood, and there's none on the glass when it comes out of him. One of those went through his jugular. I'm pretty sure there'd be at least a little red streak on there. So there's only one person left to kill, but the ghost doesn't want to kill him there, so he plays a little soccer with him to take him to the graveyard.
Vamos a ver qué pasa. Maradona tiene la pelota, está corriendo, gol!
They then burn him to death and are about to leave when something else gets their attention. I would be grossed out, but honestly, this is only half as creepy as the scene where the mummy makes out with his girlfriend. Oh my gosh, you mean the whole time Elizabeth was really? Nope! Even more confused now. Was she a reincarnation of the woman that died? Did it turn her into a ghost? Was she a ghost the whole time? If she was a ghost the whole time, how come she's been walking around in a human body and wasn't stuck in the burlap sack with everyone else? You know what? Who cares? The movie's over, and thank God I couldn't stand much more of this. This movie is a bore. Half the time it drags, trying to build up suspense, but when they try to pay off the suspense, it comes out silly or goofy, not to mention most of the characters are just idiots. That kid is the only one I have respect for. So cool. And the ending's attempt at a plot twist is just the cherry atop this steaming hunk of cow dung cake. I'm just glad it's over. I'm the bad weather gamer, and I think I'm gonna fog up my room a bit to get this out of my head.